Imagine not having to wonder. Peaceful breeze as I slumber to the melodies of your truth. It's the honesty for me. Since the day we met, consistency, making love while never touching me. I need that sweet love Anita sang about. Tell me, can we talk until words run out? Two-step in the night away. 'Cause when I'm with you, I don't care about time. I get lost inside of your mind. Baby, your love came right on time. Got a brother singing my mind. Tastes so good like a fine wine. Yeah, it's vintage. That's what I like. I said it's vintage. That's what I like. Never wake without a good morning. Never lay down in the bed without a good night. Good night. Pay attention to my triggers. On my knees, you deliver. Oh, baby. You do everything right. For you, I slay your dragon. There's no mountain I won't climb. Come and give me all your love, and I promise I'll give you mine. Sometimes I look in the mirror, I wonder why you never leave. You know all my hidden skeletons, but you choose to stay with me. Vintage love, vintage love. That's what I like. 'Cause when I'm with you, I don't care about time. I get lost inside your mind. Baby, your love came right on time. Gotta be singing my mind. When I'm with you, I don't care. I get lost inside your mind. Baby, your love came right on time. Got me singing my mind. So good, like a fine vintage. That's what I like. Ooh, that's what I like. That's what I like. Vintage love. That's what I like. Old school shit.
I'll play the fool. No. Baby, put your phone down. Baby, put it down. I got something to talk about right now. I wonder what is going on. I feel like you're not giving me your all. Got me feeling alone. It's like I did something wrong. Answer your friends, but not my call. Voicemail. Shoes and clothes scattered all over the floor. I gotta foot out the door. Baby, you know my heart belongs to you. Don't get comfortable, oh no. If I put in work, you put in work too. There's nothing I won't do, but I won't play the fool for you. Maybe got one last time to get it right. I would hate to say goodbye, baby, after all this time. After all this time, baby. I'm tired of your ways, baby. Who are you today? Yesterday an angel, now your demons out to play. Haunting me and holding me back from my destiny. I gave up on myself because I didn't wanna leave. Never satisfied. Put away your pride. Bags and keys posted at the door. Can't take this shit no more. comfortable. Oh no, if I put in work, you put in work too. There's nothing I won't do, but I won't play the fool for you. Maybe got one last time to get it right. I would hate to say goodbye, baby, after all this time. Oh, baby, I can't take it no more. No. I don't wanna throw this away. 7 years down the drain. Even though you brought me pain, the love for you remains. Baby, you know my heart belongs to you. Don't get comfortable. Oh no, if I put in work, you put in work too. Ooh, don't get comfortable. Oh no, if I put in work, you put in work too. There's nothing I won't do, but I won't play the fool. I won't play the fool.
Cheer. Cheer. It was back in 97 when I realized that I had it. My first 16 proved that I was the baddest chick on my motherfucking way in the game. You niggas remember my name, Lil Kendra, chasing the fame. From Tennessee, Champaign, all the way to the A, Atlanta, Georgia. That's where Wayne Payne found me and then he crowned me as the queen of the microphone, forever protecting my throne, whether it's right or wrong. So, if you don't know, now you know. Never been a rookie, always been a pro. Queen with the pen, killin' with the flow. Hate on me, but always at my damn show. I wasn't hot, on my way to the top. Lil Kendra, yes me, no I would never stop. See them haters gonna talk, run their mouth and don't pop. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot. I'm coming in for your spot. I'm coming in, don't take a shot. I'm coming in for your spot. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot. I remember way back then when a bitch was fucked up, falling off fast, had to get my weight up, switch my ways up, change the game up. I used to be down, now a bitch don't came up. When I walk in the mall, if I want it, I get it. That Prada, that 50, you know a bitch gotta get it. Just bedazzle cat suit, if it's my body well. Versace perfume, Chanel on my fingernail. So, if you don't know, now you know. Never been a rookie, always been a pro. Queen with the pen, killin' with the flow. Hate on me, but always at my damn show. You thought I wasn't hot, on my way to the top. Look, Kendra, yes me, no I would never stop. See them haters gonna talk, run their mouth and don't pop. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot. I'm coming in for your spot. I'm coming in, don't take a shot. I'm coming in for your spot. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the award for Best New Artist goes to T.S. Lil Kendra.
I would like to thank God, you know, cause that's the head of my life. I wanna thank my mama, my grandma, you know. And most importantly, man, I wanna thank my fans. If it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be here, man. So you thought I wasn't hot, on my way to the top. Lil Kendra, yes me, no I would never stop. See them haters gonna talk, run their mouth and don't pop. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot. I'm coming in for your spot. I'm coming in, don't take a shot. I'm coming in for your spot. New queen of hip hop, I'm coming for your spot.
and I'm a Cancer. Water plus fire makes steam. That means you and me together is a dream. Anytime you're dealing with a June, baby, we only gon' take it to the moon, baby. A Leo ain't my heart out like a lion. Like any water sign, it left me crying. But I am over it and under you. When I saw you, I knew, is this my sign? That it might be my time. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. I hope that this is my sign, that this is life's design. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. My sign, my sign, my sign. 11-11. God, please don't let another Aquarius send me into depression. My affirmation is to be patient, add you to the equation. Chemistry's fire, I can't deny ya. My wishes on the star have been granted, and you got me on another planet. Is this my sign? That it might be my time. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. I hope that this is my sign, that this is life's design. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. My sign, my sign, my Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag and Libra don't excite me. Gemini might try to fight me. Taurus, Virgo, I'm not trying. I can't wait till April 16th. That's the day I'll make you kiss me. What if my horoscope is right? That a Cancer and an Aries is the vibe. Is this my sign? That it might be my time. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. I hope that this is my sign. I hope that it is. This is life's design. You will be mine. If the stars do align, know that you will be mine. My sign, my sign, my sign. If the stars do align, my sign, my sign.
Rico.
Prince of the South, ho.
Smoking mean, smoking loud, OG. Kush cone down south, it's the draw for me. Run your mouth, put your ass in check. Fake nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Stand at attention when I am straight spitting. I am the captain and you better listen. Straight from the A with a country and swing. Got a few niggas that pop off that thing. Riding on that with a beat in the bag. Speakers on blast with that rat-tat-tat-tat. Riding through the 10-10 East Point dripping. Better watch your mouth before you come up missing. Real ass hustler, better pay attention. Another so lost cause you came up slipping. Keep your ass off of that Washington Road. Niggas will take you for all of that dough. CP next, what the fuck don't you know? Got a few niggas that cook up the wall. Just so you know, yes I'm a threat. Call up your nigga, put your ass in shit like smoking mean, smoking loud, OG. Kush cone down south, it's the draw for me. Run your mouth, put your ass in check. Fake nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga ain't half of me, it baffles me. You motherfucking trash to me. Come on now, you can't even catch the beat. Out here trying to be courageous, Stacy and all that fake shit. A classic nigga can't say so I pays it. Nigga on my dick like a bitch in heat. You a mud, I can't fuck with no inbreed. You can never be my pedigree. You'll never be half of me. Niggas say they down and they switch sides. Hating on the low, nigga, you the snake tie. Wait, right? Cause you know that your shit weak. Fuck niggas off for dinner, tell us Teletubby. Always talking big shit with no hands though. Fuck nigga get hit with the techno. Bah! Smoking mean, smoking loud, OG. Kush cone down south, it's the draw for me. Run your mouth, put your ass in check. Fake nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Get that buck out your chest. Fake ass nigga, get that buck out your chest.
Dream, time to put that work in.
Work,
Said I've been working. Said I've been working, and I still ain't tired. Had to put in the hours just to build my empire. Said I've been focused. No time to waste. Making dreams reality to plead my case. They be like, who that? When I walk in the room, even if I don't know you, man, I'll show you love too. If it's coming from my mouth, it's guaranteed the truth. Ain't no replacing, baby, nobody does what I do. My words are serious, my swag is ignorant. My mouth is belligerent, yo, your music is hideous. Man, it's too so cold, don't act like you don't know. Boy, I'm scoring all these shots as soon as refs say go.
I told him go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go. I said go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go. I said go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go.
I've been cooking, I've been cleaning, I've been baking, I've been steaming.
I've been working.
Had to stay up late night just to put that work in.
Said I'm for serving.
I got $1 billion dream, time to put that work in.
Hold up, miss me with your hold up. Rick is in the field, so you know it's about to go up. Yo, play my song, play this all night long. Play this in Africa, play this in Taiwan. And I'm worldwide, never lie. They show me no love, now they ride. I chuck my deuce up, do my thing. I'm still the same man, never change for a thing. 150,000, 150,000, go and tell me now, go and tell me now, go and tell me now. And I'm back to back, I'm rolling. I does it cause I'm chosen. I'm about to hit the stage and show it. My words are serious, my swag is ignorant. My mouth is belligerent, yo, your music is hideous. Spanish too so cold, don't act like you don't know. Boy, I'm scoring all the shots as soon as refs say go. I told them go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go. I said go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go. I said go, let him get it, go, let him get it, go. Said I've been cooking, I've been cleaning, I've been baking, I've been steaming, I've been working. Had to stay up late night just to put that work in. Said I'm for serving. I got $1 billion dream, time to put that work in. 150,000. Go and tell me now. 150,000. Go and tell me now. 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 150,000. 150,000. Go and tell me now.
It's Rico with a K.
Okay, y'all. I know, y'all. It took me a minute, but we're here. So, how did y'all like the intro? Let me see who's all up in here. Oh, y'all coming in flooding through now. Y'all wasn't here for the doggone music. Or did y'all just come in and come out? Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine, now I got to call you out, girl. Now, when is we going to see your face? Oh, wait a minute. First of all, I got my fan on me. I don't sound like a robot, do I? Now, when is we going to see your face? Oh, wait a minute. First of all, okay, thank goodness. See, that's why I got this new microphone. Because when I used to have, when I used to speak directly into the darn phone, if I had the fan on me, it would make my voice sound like a robot. So yeah, y'all, I done came through with darn upgraded equipment and everything, honey. But hey, Jasmine, who else is in here? Oh, my day one, Miss Indigo. Now wait a minute, y'all didn't like the music? See, here I was thinking I was doing something special. I done took the time to edit the graphics and stuff. Hey, oh wait a minute now, Sly Sylvia, you another one. We ain't seen you in forever, honey. How you been? Okay, look like that's everybody, at least everybody that's been in the chat. So, like I said, long time no see. Well, as far as live streams is concerned, we ain't done one since the beginning of March. And who what a difference a month makes. I mean, okay, first of all, do I sound crystal clear? Like I want to make sure I'm not sounding like a robot or whatnot. Okay. Sound like I'm crystal clear as far as through the tablet. I just want to know what y'all think. Like, does this quality sound a lot better than when I was speaking through the phone? Okay, not everybody rush at once. You know, y'all can put a 1 for a yes or a 2 for a no. Okay, I'm clear. Okay, thank you. Like I said, it's been a month. I've been doing the work vlogs or whatnots, which y'all are actually a month behind on the well, actually, I'm a month behind on the damn vlogs. I think currently y'all have looked at March 25th. And obviously we're at April 29th. But since I've been on this reduced work schedule, the work vlogs are about to catch up real quick. Cause over the past month, I've only been working like 2 days a week at the McAllister's. Now, if y'all in Fayetteville, North Carolina, don't be shy. If y'all see me down at the McAllister's, honey, feel free to wave at me. That includes the students and whatnots. Just make sure don't crowd me. That's one thing. I'm still trying to master my agoraphobia. So as long as it's like 1 or 2 people at a time, I'm good. But yeah, y'all, I've been dealing with the stress of the job, on and off, on and off. And we're entering our final 2 weeks. When I go back Monday, I'm going to finally put in my notice that I will be leaving on the 15th. Now, I would have gave her a month's notice, but she reneged on me. We supposed to been having a meeting, and she never darn going had the meeting, right? Oh, thank you. I got people messaging me on Instagram because I also uploaded to my stories prior to going on live. But yeah, oh my God, y'all warming my heart with the comments. But yeah, I've been dealing with the stress of the job for quite too long. It's been up and down, and then it's like the week they finally fix the AC is the week that I'm gone. So I don't even get to enjoy the cool air with nobody. Just ghetto. I mean, for it to be a historically black college, they don't treat the doggone niggas right, honey. Don't want to feed us. Doggone just work us just enough hours not to doggone give us a guaranteed lunch. Just crazy. How many meetings are you going to have with them? Honey, just one more. This is my last 2 weeks, honey. I'm serious this time. Come May 15th, I'm counting down the days.
we up out of there. So there won't be no more meetings. Although I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that I did get pulled into the office and I was reprimanded on some shit because I've been telling y'all about this doggone helper that has it out for me at the job, right? And I just had enough. I was fed up with her ass. So when she didn't answer the door right, my petty ass sit myself outside. And y'all gonna see the video, right? Because I since got matter of fact, let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all. Y'all thought I was joking when I said I was gonna get this darn camera, right? Shit, let me not show it real. I'm not going to show what it looks like because it'd be my luck that one of them bitches is watching me at the job. But I done got me a spy camera, right? And I recorded that whole experience. I recorded that bitch did darn going. No, not the handsome one. See, the weird thing is, with my new schedule, I don't work with him no more. I don't work Wednesdays, and I work the morning shifts. I do prep. So by the time he comes in the afternoon, we usually just miss each other. Now, there's an interesting story with him that y'all are going to see. We finally got to work together again after like 3 weeks. Because it's been like 3 weeks I didn't work with him at all. And see, that goes to show you how far behind I am on my vlogs. And honey, they worked his ass, honey. All that shit he used to do to me, honey, they darn gonna turn that shit right around on him. And I was down there in the cold, and while they were all burning up and shit, honey, I was like, must be nice. Honey, I was just sitting there, honey, saying to myself, ooh, this is nice, honey. Sweet old revenge, honey. All that darn gonna have me on the ground and wiping shit down, honey. It ain't fun now that they had you doing the shit. But I like everybody down there for the most part, except for this one gray hair heifer that darn gonna just has it in for me. I don't know what her problem is. But I got her ass on camera or whatnot. So y'all might be liable to see her. Because I would be the petty bitch that darn gonna put her face out there. And before anybody tells me about the laws in North Carolina, we are one party consent state. So as long as one person is primitive to the conversation, I'm able to darn go and put the darn on recording out there. Oh, and then we had this sexy darn on delivery driver come through, and I was pissed off because I was learning how to use the camera right. I didn't get his handsome face at all. I was like, damn. When I tell you he could have darn gone got it, and I know he darn gone loves the girls with something extra too. Oh, but unfortunately, I couldn't get off that doggone prep machine or nothing. I was able to just hold the door open for him and whatnot. Honey, y'all about to see a whole lot from this job over the next couple weeks, y'all. But that's a little teaser of what's to come. I finally got the spy camera. Y'all want to see what my day-to-day life is like. Y'all going to see me parring up the meetings and all of that good stuff. Whew. But anyways, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why we are here. So I guess I would go into the first major announcement. So y'all know I'm a girl that is now 30. And I never thought that at this point in my life, after, going to college, not once, but twice, I would entertain going back to darn going college, right? But over these past darn couple weeks, dealing with love life drama, dealing with, trying to get my surgeries, dealing with my health, with my Crohn's disease. I'm now finally getting my Crohn's disease under control. So now we can get back to, and that's what delayed my surgery. Because right now I'm supposed to be having my trachea shaved. But y'all know my health has taken a turn for the worse over the past couple months with my Crohn's disease. To the point where, I've had to go to the hospital not once, but darn gone twice. I'm still struggling to try to find a gastroenterologist. I mean, this is crazy. So I'm trying my best to find a gastroenterologist that will accept me without having to be referred through a primary physician. That's been the difficulty. You would think it would be easy because I already have Crohn's disease. I don't need a diagnosis or anything, but North Carolina just wants to make shit difficult. But anyways, finally got all that control, but it's at the expense that I had to push back my darn on first surgery. So now we are trying to aim for everything going to be in the summertime. I guess that ain't too bad because it's like I'm not doing nothing until August as far as like traveling way out. My first major trip is going to be the Latino Oasis in California. California. This will be my very first time ever in California. And you know what happens for the people who know about Latino Oasis, honey, I will have my spy camera and y'all will get to see a whole lot of stuff. Matter of fact, we might have to restart the OnlyFans, honey. Because y'all know at Latino Oasis, they show everything. Like they have the hotel rooms where the people get to walk around in the nude and stuff. Now, of course, DivaWuan would have her clothes on. But honey, I will be on bird watching, honey. So that's gonna be an interesting on experience, honey. Although I need to work. That just reminded me, I need to see if they got the tickets and stuff out because August is around the corner. I need to go ahead and start scouting out the hotels. If anybody is in California, I need y'all to give me hotel ideas. Like what's the environment going to be like in August? Like what's the weather is like in August? I've never been out on the West Coast ever. So that's going to be an interesting experience. And like I said, the tracheal shave is going to be in July. I only need like a 2-week recovery one. I'm at a 2-week recovery time, so I should be good by the time Latino Oasis comes around. Now, we're going to try our best for this. Now, for my folks in the ATL, I'm going to aim for June, maybe the end of May. I don't know. But definitely by June, I would also be popping in the A for, I'd say maybe about 2-3 days. Now y'all know DivaWuan's still on the budget. DivaWuan's still on the budget. I can't my original goal was to be there for at least 2 weeks because I'm thinking about relocating or whatnot. But yeah, my funds say, no, bitch, you might want to scale that on down. So I will be there June at the latest, and my duration will be 3 days. I plan on checking out Whole Ass Fries down in Atlanta. I plan on checking out Gaucher Breakfast Bar. I plan on checking out, what else I need to check out? Oh, definitely Slutty Vegan. Matter of fact, we're going to do a whole vlog on Slutty Vegan. And get my because y'all know I've been trying my best to go pescatarian. I don't think I will ever get to the point of vegan because I still love seafood so much. But for the most part, I can give up pork, I can give up beef or whatnot. I can even give up dairy. Well, hell, I have given up dairy for the most part. I don't drink whole milk. I drank goat's milk for the first time ever. First time me drinking any animal milk in over 10 years. And that's because I had to get something for the cats. These cats that refuse to drink water. But it's like, y'all know y'all want to die out here. It's on 80 degrees. Y'all asses is not coming in the house. So I had to compromise and break down and get them some goat's milk. So they've been loving goat's milk. It's an interesting taste. It's definitely different from cow's milk. Yeah, I stick with my almond and soy milk though. But yeah, y'all. Now, I don't know how to break this. Oh, I'm going back to school. I think I did say it. But here's the catch. I might be back out on the West Coast. And I never thought about this shit because of all the places for me to be. Arizona was not on the damn list. Now let me tell y'all why that is major. DivaWuan Has never, like I said, never been on the West Coast at all. Also, due to my agoraphobia, I have never doggone actually been on campus. I won't be on, I won't be on campus, so that's one good thing. It's a accelerated program. It's 2 weeks long. So almost like you know how the celebrities they go to college for 2 weeks or whatnot. It's like college hill or some shit. It's almost like that, but I'll be actually getting my legitimate certifications. Reason why I'm going back is because I want to finally be a laser technician. Because like I said, I'm entertaining relocating to Georgia. And in Georgia, I can make a whole lot of money if I become certified in laser tech. Right now, I am able to do chemical peels. I am certified to do male and female body waxing. That includes the Brazilian area. What else? I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm able to do doggone body sculpting services, non-surgical butt lift, high frequency LED therapy. But the services I currently can't do is I don't know nothing about microblading. I don't know nothing about lip fillers. Well, hell, I don't need to, but at the same time, people always ask me, can I do lip filler services? I have to tell them no. I will be able to finally start offering that service later on this year. Also, I'll be able to do laser body resurfacing. That is something new for me. Hell, I'm going to be my own test dummy because Lord knows I got the scar on my leg that could use some doggone resurfacing. Matter of fact, my legs in general, I'm prone to like the crocodile legs. So, honey, I would best believe when I doggone go to this school, whichever state that I'm going to relocate in, I'm going to doggone be the main one that will be the test dummy. And if they allow me to film, y'all will also see that experience. Because I also need to get a touch up of laser hair removal as well. So give y'all an update on that. The hair has stayed gone for the most part on the side of my face, but right here in this chin area, the hair just keeps growing back for some reason. Like this is my most stubborn area right here. And it irritates me because I don't like wearing makeup like that. But at the same time, I feel forced to for people to darn gonna recognize the femininity or whatnot. Because it's like I have a deep voice or whatnot. I don't always have the hair out. So it's like I'm flat as a damn board. I'm a 32A cup. Well, actually, I guess I'm not so flat because now I don't know which one of y'all told me that my tatas was how about the doggone following day, right? One of my employees, one of my fellow co-workers pulled me aside and said something similar. I said, oh shit. I got the doggone finally go bra shopping. That's another interesting experience, honey. It's been a learning experience all throughout this doggone past couple months. But yeah, y'all, I say all that to say, as far as the school, my current choices is Houston, Texas. I mean, it's an option, but I don't want it to be an option for obvious reasons. Y'all know what all that's going on with us is doggone trans women. I mean, granted, they trying to come for our rights everywhere, but doggone Texas, oh no. I don't know if I can stomach Texas for 2 weeks. If I want to stay in North Carolina, you got Pinehurst. It was me. I knew it was one of y'all. Lord, you said something doggone indigo, and then my coworker at the side, I mean the next day doggone pulled me to the side, was like, LaJuan, you do know you flashing us, right? I was like, what you mean flashing? I instantly doggone went down to my zipper, right? Because I thought my doggone pants was unzipped. I was like, well, shit, I'm wearing underwear. What you talking about? She was talking about, girl, your nipples is doggone showing. So I had to go put on a doggone apron, the doggone cover up the doggone mini tatas, honey. Ooh, I'm gonna miss some folks at that damn job. Except for that doggone gray hair bitch, honey. That's the only one. Matter of fact, I would be saying my goodbyes to everybody. I would be having my gifts for everybody, but she would be left off the list. But yeah, Pinehurst, North Carolina. I'm finally ready to get out of North Carolina. So even though that's an option, that would be playing it too safe for me. Cause I feel like I'd be the type that darn gonna just drive home every day and just tough it out and darn gonna drive there because our schedule is gonna be from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 weeks. Then I take my practical, I'm at my theory, my practical, and I get certified. Lord, y'all, this cost is gonna kick my ass. It's gonna cost me roughly $12,000 out of pocket. And before y'all say, well, since you going, can't you do the Pell Grant? Can't you take out loans? Well, first of all, we got to get our credit together ASAP for the loans to be an option. Now, granted, school loans, they don't really care about credit, so that's one thing. But still, y'all know I got to pay back car mats. They done finally done held the girl. Now we done sell. I done had them darn gonna give me a settlement letter that I'm waiting on in the mail. So I got to start doing 500. I got to start doing $200 a month here, $500 a month there for them. Then I'm paying off this darn on deep freezer that I have. I got till August to pay that. I mean, I'll have that paid up in August, just in time for me to go to Blatino Oasis. So, I'm still trying to figure out, but we're gonna make it work. I mean, $10,000 seemed like a lot of money, and hell, it is. Cause like I said, I don't qualify for no Pell Grants. Now they do have a scholarship program, but the scholarship, you know, if I do get accepted as far as scholarship, they only cover like $1,500. So that will still leave me with owing at least $9,000. But like I said, with me getting my doggone certifications, I would doggone be able to do laser. I will be able to, you know, charge affordable prices. And I should easily be able to pay back that student loan within 3 years. Maybe less. I don't know. We're going to be optimistic. I might say I'll be able to pay it back within a year if I drop my prices down to it. But see, then I don't want to piss off the competition. I don't want to be that girl where I come through and I drop the prices so much so that everybody else are gonna get pissed off at me. I want to keep it where, you know, nobody darn gets mad at me. You know, common darn courtesy, you know, to our fellow estheticians out there. But at the same time, I want to do a nice introductory price because, like I said, it's me, myself, and I for at least the next year. I don't see myself having employees until at least, now I think about it, oh God, maybe we might skip 2024 because that's an election year. And y'all know I'm going to be heavy on the campaign trail for Marion Williamson. So I don't know. I guess I could hire a manager to oversee the day-to-day operations. So for the first year, I would be building up, and then, you know, I would get into my own little space, and then hire a manager. Oh, yeah, matter of fact, that's what we'll do. I would hire a manager, and then I would say maybe 2 estheticians, 1 massage therapist, 1 that can also maybe dual as a esthetician as well. That would be a plus if I can get a massage therapist and an esthetician. I'm going to need at least 1 receptionist. Oh, shoot. I got to figure this shit out, but I got a whole year to figure it out. See, now the thing is, if I darn gonna get more than 5 employees, I would then have to darn gonna restructure my LLC, and that's gonna be a pain in the behind to do. Cause then I have to darn gonna, you know, put in scheduled breaks by federal law and all of that. I have to learn all of that with more than 5 employees. But if you have under 5, you don't have to worry about breaks. Now, that being said, I'm not going to do my employees like this. These motherfuckers doing me at the McAllisters. People will have the ability to take a break, but I just want them to choose their own break schedules. I don't want to mandate the breaks. But legally, by federal law, if I have more than 5 employees, I would have to set in the mandated breaks. So, yeah, I got to figure that out. But we're going to start small and humble. Like I said, 2 estheticians, 1 massage. Well, no, two of each. 2 estheticians, 2 massage therapists. We'll start off with 1 nail tech, and then we'll expand from there. And then have 2 receptionists. That's going to be the goal for me by the end of 2024. Because by the end of this year, my credit should be back up to like 700. With me doing my traveling and getting back into doing some freelance work, I should be ready to take on that venture. So, yep, that is that on the school. Surgeries, like I said, are delayed a couple of months. What else should I tell y'all? Hold on, y'all. I do got to get me a drink real quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I don't know why I'm so nervous to doggone do this. It's only 7 people in here. You'd think I'd be doggone comfortable. Oh, well, now it's 8 people. I done jinxed myself. So the romance, y'all. So y'all know I've been trying to get over a certain someone. For y'all that know, y'all know. It's been very tough for me. And like I said, I don't know. And I'm not going to rehash, how we got there. Because that's all in the last live stream. But only thing I would say is I don't know how I got here with this person, but I ended up developing doggone feelings, and it's been a rough couple months because just when I was starting to doggone distance myself in my head and doggone start entertaining other people, it seemed like I was getting doggone sick. And let me just put this out there, because for the people who know, I don't want to say the person led me on or whatnot, because we did not ever have a direct conversation. I'm going to chop it up as a series of coincidences or whatnot. But it's like every time I would doggone get ready to doggone, move on and, stop the subliminals, because I threw out subliminals for like a couple months to, to test the water to see if it was okay to try to take it to the next step or whatnot. And then at first it seemed like I was getting the hints to go ahead and make the initiative, which is rare for me because I'm used to being approached. I'm not used to having to approach somebody. I ain't had to do that in over 10 years. I was like, once again, there's too many parallels between the 3rd person and the 4th person. Between career paths, between me having to be the one to make the initial approach versus me being approached. Because I'm used to doggone my pheromones working. I just let the pheromones do what it do. I doggone throw out my subtle hints and subliminals. And I'm used to the doggone guy coming to me, right? This go round, not so much. And like I said, I was ready to give up. And then it seemed like I was getting signs that it was okay to keep approaching. But then all of a sudden out of the blue is like, it was like a 180. So it's like, yeah, I'm finally coming to terms with maybe it's just not meant to be, but maybe we might need to stick best as friends. Oh, well, so to be friends, because this is how weird this shit is. Because me and the other person, we know each other fairly well. Have not officially met in person. We share quite a bit of mutual associates and friends. like I said, this shit is so indigo. You know how this shit happened 10 years ago with Dargon man number 3. When I tell you the parallels are damn near identical to that, it don't make no damn sense. But at least with the third person, I actually knew him because I basically grew up with him in a way. Well, not grew up with him, but you know, we went to school together and all that. So I had some familiarity with that person, not this person so much. So yeah, y'all, I finally darn got to the point where I was approached for some dates and I said yes. And unfortunately, it fell through. But then I got approached again. And then that fell because once again, this darn job, right? And then the third time, since then, I've gotten approached like 4 or 5 times, y'all, as far as date. Now, as far as just sex and stuff in general, y'all know I get tons of messages every day. And I don't say that to flex or whatnot, because I don't know what people be seeing, but honey, my inbox of all things, my inbox don't stay dry though. Not fell through. Yes, it fell through. I don't know what happened. I know what happened. Now the first go round 4 or 5 times. Well, see, it was different people though. And once again, when you put it out in the atmosphere, you attract the darn folks that you attract the whatnots. So I said I'm tired of darn dealing with fuck niggas. I'm tired of darn just having sex, which is very rare for me anyways. Y'all know I dust off the cobwebs twice a year, and I only do that just to, to keep my skills and stuff up or whatnot. My last sexual encounter was way back in September. From September to now, I kid you not, I have gotten at least, as far as individual people, I've gotten close to darn 500 people that have hit me up. And out of those 500 people, guess how many actually saw me? 0. So that's how determined I have been doing this celibacy. Because I was like, no, I don't want to hook up no more. I want to settle down. And then the feelings started intensifying for old boy or whatnot, to the point where I wanted to see where that might possibly go. Now, granted, he wouldn't have got nothing out the gate. Because now here's the thing. When I am actually feeling somebody, I don't give it up like that. I usually wait a couple of dates or whatnot. Like, I don't even typically kiss on the first date or whatnot. So I was planning on taking my time and easing into this situation. Now that I know that's not happening, yeah, I can't let this. I can't let the skills get dull, honey. Now, here's the interesting thing. My backdoor skills is now I want to say I'm totally inexperienced in the back door. I have very limited partners when it comes to the back there, because I've been a top girl for damn near 10 years. Wait, a couple of dates or a couple of days? No, a couple of dates. DATES. I had about one person just Lord, he's bold as hell. One person just wanted to get into a flat out relationship with me. Not the first time somebody wanted to just go straight into their own relationship. Just crazy. I've had married. I don't think I've ever admitted this to y'all. Oh, y'all about to get a whole lot of stuff. I've had a couple marriage proposals. Now, once again, I don't know how the marriage proposals come to be. And I ain't never dated nobody to the point of, marriage or anything. Also, to give y'all some further context, I've never been in a relationship. So to think that somebody can be bold enough to ask for my hand in marriage, and it's like I've never even been in an actual relationship, that is crazy to me. But it's happened twice. At least with one person I did know fairly well. Yes, y'all, I held on to that one. See, I don't reveal everything on here. Y'all be surprised how much stuff that I darn gonna keep um under wraps or whatnot. But yeah, that's the first major bombshell. I've had two marriage proposals in my life, despite the fact that I've never been in a relationship. Now, one of them was just full cap, as the new generation would say, because it's like how they, but they was actually dead ass serious though. They was dead ass serious, and y'all already know where one of them was from. The Nigerians love a girl, honey. So yeah, that's where the first one came from. And then the second one was a white guy here in North Carolina. But yeah, y'all, I'm ready to get back into the dating pool. I got another major bombshell to drop. Let me take a sip of water for this, cause oh, hold on one second. Matter of fact, let me. Shit, I can't even play the music through here. See, that's the one thing I hate about Darn that's the one thing I hate about StreamYard. I need somebody to teach me how to darn play the music from. Oh, I forgot I got the darn microphone on me, so I can just take y'all with me into the kitchen. But yeah, the one thing is that I can't darn put presentation mode when I'm through the phone. I have to darn be on the desktop. Yes, darn Indigo, it's bombshell night. I had to get some. I had to get something for my nose. See, another reason why I don't wear makeup, I am very sensitive. If y'all ever notice, my nose get the doggone running uncontrollably whenever I have makeup on, whenever I consume dairy, whenever I consume high amounts of fats. Certain meats will also do it as well. Like if I'm consuming like beef, my nose will get them running. So it's like that's why it's meant for me to be vegan. Well, pescatarian, because I refuse to give up doggone seafood. Where did I leave off for? Oh yeah, the bombshell. When the bomb drop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So with the dates, out of the doggone 4 people that hello Diva and everyone. Oh well, you came just in time, Cheryl. When the bomb drop, honey, we about to drop the bomb. But you did miss the fact that I am going back to school. I don't know what state I'm going to. My choices are Houston, Texas. This is exactly how it is, baby. Houston, Texas, baby. Oh, also, let me show y'all my shirt that I got from Timu. Just in case anybody was wondering. But matter of fact, I got the whole rainbow aesthetic going on. The eyes is giving the rainbow. The shirt. My pillows are giving the rainbow. My doggone new bedding covers is giving the rainbow. Honey, I'm just giving the rainbow. Even my purse. I finally doggone went out with this purse today. Once again from Timu. Honey, I'm just in my doggone hippie mood right now. Everything is so doggone bright and colory and shit. Honey, I feel like a whole new woman, y'all. Y'all ain't never seen me this flamboyant. I got just all sorts of damn colors going on. Y'all know I used to be the gothic chick where it would be just plain black or red. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, y'all. Y'all got over 1,000 videos. When have y'all ever seen me this goddamn flamboyant, child? I'm blaming it on the hormones, honey. These hormones got me going through some things, honey. Hormones got me doggone crying. Hormones just had me going through a slump. And now, oh, I've also mentioned about giving up on old boy. Now I still have love for old boy or whatnot. However, I had to come to terms with honey, old boy could care less. And not to say that in a disparaging type of way. Yo, woman. Every woman deep in me. Oh, I also got my doggone my chakra beads and stuff on. So I'm really in my hippie era. I feel like doggone Cher mixed in with Beyonce. You better work it out. Better work it out. Da, 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 da. Oh, and also I did a whole makeup look today for this, so that will be up on my DivaWuan channel. We tested out all the makeup from Timu. We're using the microphone. We got our chocolate beads. We got our shirts. We got our hair. Good for a curly. And now, here's the bomb. 2 out of the 4 proposals for me to go on a date has been with a woman. And yes, y'all heard right. A woman, honey. And I was taken back. I was because y'all know I've never been with any sort of female before. I've always been attracted to guys. Now that being said, I'm attracted to femininity. That's a lot of things that people be confused with. People think because I'm trans that I'm just interested in the trade or whatnot. But no, I'm actually very much attracted to butch. Well, hell, obviously. If you know, you know. But I'm very much attracted to butch queens. I'm very much attracted to, you know, the feminine aesthetic. Now, wait a minute, not crazy. Why is that so hard to believe? Crazy boy Jay. Hey, boy. I don't know. Now, y'all ain't going to be shady like this in my chat. Oh, God. Okay, there is a twist. Maybe I might be putting 20 on 10 when I said a woman. Now, when I said a woman, she's a woman like myself that comes with a whole lot of something. Actually, she really comes with a whole lot of something extra because, you know, I ain't tell her this, but I've seen her nudes. She got a whole lot to offer. She got a whole lot to offer. But yeah, I've had not one but 2 trans girls approach me. One that I'm already familiar with, the handsome women at the job. Oh hell no. Indigo, no. That bitch could never. No. Mm-mm. Child, y'all will hear me doggone be fucking on one of the guys before we go there, honey. But yeah, I work with a majority of like young folks, like 19, 20, 21. So that'll be a little bit creepy for me to be having any sort of relations with anybody at the job because a majority of my folks that I work with are like in their, like they're 18, 19 to maybe 22 to 23 years old. So yeah, that would be weird. Even though I recognize some of the boys are attractive, I'm not sexually attracted to them. I can recognize that they're cute, but yeah. And maybe that's also because I recognize their age as well. Like with me, I love a youthful aesthetic, but not, you know, actually trying to approach. Now, that being said, for some reason, the young boys have been trying to holler at me left and right too, to the point where I have to start ID checking folks to even doggone entertain, doggone having the conversations or whatnot. But yeah, I've been having a whole lot of 22, 23, 24 year olds sliding into the inbox. Matter of fact, we got a freaky story time to darn going talk about in regards to that. Including you know, this is an interesting topic about virginity. Like, because now I don't know how my female subscribers are gonna feel about this one, because I've been approached to literally, take virginity, and I don't think I've ever taken somebody's virginity. I don't know how that would go. Like, now, granted, I'm a passionate person, but it's like if I'm just trying to get it in, yeah, I'm not trying to go through that avenue with somebody that I'm not trying to be in a serious relationship with. And then it's like a serious relationship with somebody that's 21, 22. So yeah, that's going to make for a doggone full-on story time within itself. So Diva, you a full-blown I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. Because it's like I tried so hard with men, and y'all seen that I've tried. It's been over 10 freaking years. I have been sexually active since 18. I am now 30. And I have fallen in love a total of 4 times in my life. And it has not worked out. For some reason, I don't know why I always fall for the person that is not available. I fall for the person that's either out of my league, not available, or a combination of the both. And it was just something about this last encounter and the timing of which old girl reached out to me first. It was like, okay, well, maybe this might be an avenue I need to explore. Because as I've gotten older, I have said, well, Diva, you shouldn't just look at the aesthetic. No pun intended, me being an esthetician, typically I look at the aesthetic for a living. But I was like, maybe the reason why you have such a hard time trying to find somebody is because you keep thinking about stuff from a heteronormative point of view or whatnot. And it's like, just because I'm a trans woman, and just because, there's these stereotypes that obviously I don't really follow, because I'm a T girl that darn on tops, been a top for darn on 10 years. So obviously I don't, acquiesce to the heteronormative at all in that sense. But as far as a female, I never thought about it over until like the past year or so. I said, well, maybe I might consider maybe like a fellow trans girl or whatnot. And sure enough, I have been approached once again. Now, these are not the first set of trans girls to approach me. I'll get hit up quite a bit from, the fellow girls as far as sex, and obviously it's a no. Because it's like, I can't see myself just getting with somebody that's also a woman just sexually. Now, romance-wise, I'm willing to darn go and learn. Now, this would definitely be a learning experience. Like, number one, it would be my first ever relationship. And then number two, I got to learn how to live with somebody that is just as feminine as me. Like, I don't know how. Do I have any lesbian darn subscribers? Like, I need my lesbians the doggone drop down out the clouds. Like, how do DivaWuan navigate a possible lesbian like relationship? Now I know it ain't gonna work with first girl, because she has said, oh shit, I forgot about technically I got approached by 3 people. 2 as far as wanting to try to do a relationship or dating. And then the other one just wanted to hook up. But it ties in with the romance story, because she's a blast from the past. She's somebody that I've known for some years. I ain't going to put too much about there, because Lord knows it'd be my luck that she watched my damn social media. But I was like, ain't this about a full circle moment? Because it's like, here I was in love with darn on boy number 3. And then fast forward 10 years plus later, the girl that darn on, you know what? Oh shit, that might be a little too much. But let's just say boy number 3 that I met, that I was interested in, me, him, and the girl that one of the 3 girls that approached me, we all used to share a common space together. So once again, I got to be very cryptic on this. And you know, the irony that it just ties back 10 years later. It's like, well, maybe this might be the wake-up call that I need. Because it's like, what is the chances of me doggone 10 years later being put in the same exact situation with the exact same scenario as far as the handsome guy, extremely talented, it's everything that I would typically look for, romantic, doggone Southern gentleman, but also has the possibility of a little bit of a wild side. Did I mention handsome? And just a whole bunch of other doggone stuff that I can't even doggone describe. Like everybody else look at him just for the looks, but it's a natural connection. Like even to the point where, and this is going to sound weird as fuck, but when I was looking at the social media, when I was, you know, because we follow each other, right? And I would see a post from him. It's literally like we were thinking the same thing. Like I will post something like a couple hours prior, and then he will post something that will be like damn near the same thing or on the same subject, but we haven't talked or anything. And then vice versa, where he will post something and then a couple hours later I might have posted something the same and I didn't see his post beforehand or whatnot. And I was like, okay, maybe this is a one-off coincidence or whatnot. But when that shit happened like 4 or 5 times, I was like, okay, well maybe this is a sign from above or whatnot. Maybe this might be meant to be like to be that doggone strongly connected to somebody where you're literally on the same frequency to that extent. And maybe I might be reaching, I don't know. Maybe it might have been a series of coincidences. But I don't really believe in coincidences. Oh Lord, say that. Try saying that 5 times fast. But I don't believe in a series of coincidences that much. Like 5, 6 doggone similarities all within a short period of time. And that's what made me believe that, okay, maybe it's meant to be. And then it's like, I would throw out the hint. And then it seemed like the other person would catch the hint and would doggone respond. And now, I don't know why neither one of us ever worked up the courage to just slide into DM and just say, hey, would you be interested? I don't know. Maybe because I'm going to blame it on the fact that I'm introverted and I'm the female in the situation, and I'm used to the doggone guy approach. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. But I guess one can also say, well, Diva, since you initiated this, maybe it should have been doggone a compass to you to doggone take that extra step forward and doggone slide in the inbox. Do y'all think I should have went on ahead and just slide it in the inbox or whatnot? But before y'all answer that, the reason why I was hesitant is because I was like, for whatever reason in our community, people just don't say yes or no. I don't know what it is with folks where it's like the shit don't never stay private. And I'm not saying that he's messy or anything like that. I don't think it would have came off intentionally messy, but it's like somehow I felt a little bit of fear where it was like I would have gone had egg on my face. I would have got denied, and he would have told 1 or 2 of our mutual, and that's where I would have been scared at, because I thought about doggone letting 1 or 2 of our mutual friends in on this situation to get some clarity or whatnot, but then I said no. Because I was like, now what if this shit doggone goes left? And then now they feeling awkward or whatnot because now they stuck between the both of us. Now, granted, some of them know him more than they know me, so that they would naturally side over that way. But the ones who know us equally, there would darn gonna be a little bit of awkwardness. So I decided to hold off on, well, actually darn gonna cancel altogether telling anybody. So I've been dealing with this shit as you know, me, myself, and I. I've been doing this solo dolo, trying to figure this shit out. And then that's when darn gone girls started coming to the yard. I was like, now wait a minute now. I'm darn gonna, I'm darn gonna get glammed up. I'm dressing up for the first time in darn on years. And it's like, you're telling me my milkshake bringing the girls to the yard. I was like, God damn. Maybe this might be a sign for me to be a damn lesbian. I don't freaking know. Now, with that being said, I thought about it some more. And am I ready to give up on guys? No. Although I came very close. I was doggone so much into my doggone feelings in regards to having to come to the realization that with me and old boy, yeah, it's just more likely ain't going to doggone happen. It ain't going to be or whatnot. To the point where I almost gave up on men for a quick second. I was like, yeah, maybe I might just need to solely entertain women. And then reality kicked in and was like, no, diva. Now you can still be open up to femininity as far as like a relationship, but as far as like day to day, we just want to see where it goes from there. So that is where I'm at as far as relationships is concerned. I am now back on the dating market. I'm going to darn on take the steps to reach back out to a couple of those folks and see where it goes as far. Now, I would tell y'all to a certain extent about the dates and stuff, but y'all know I got to be courteous of the other person. So y'all won't get too much story times on that, if any at all, depending on the person. Because I do believe that when, something like that intimately, you got to let the person know that you do social media or whatnot. Because they might not want the darn on business out there like that. And not to say that anybody I date is afraid of, being with a trans woman publicly or anything, but still just common courtesy. People don't want, they every single information revealed. Not that I would reveal, but that's something that I would imagine now I have to speak with my spouse or in this. See, I'm being too forward. I'm already thinking like relationship, but I would have to speak with the other person to see how they feel about my social media and me documenting that part of my life. Because it's a huge part of my life. I mean, I think y'all still should know because, hell, some of y'all have been with me for over 10 years. Y'all have seen me go through my teenage years, my 20s, and now we're in our 30s. So it would seem wrong that I wouldn't show y'all at least that chapter to my life to a certain extent. But we're going to take it day by day. Like I said, I have now gotten to a point where I am open to doggone finally dating. So whoever, do you want to ride a bike with me? Wait a minute. Oh, this got to be a troll. Do you want to ride a bike with me tomorrow? Child. Where are we riding the bike to? Now, I don't own a bike. I haven't had a bike in 15 years. Fun fact about me. Are you in Fayetteville, North Carolina? Now, I ain't never had a darn old troll experience like that. Usually they are darn gonna try to put some spam links or something in the chat. Okay, well, I guess the person is not a robot because they still chat. We can go to the park. Okay, what city and state are you in? I'm in Planet Moolah. Now this is interesting, y'all. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I am interested in getting back on the dating darn going, getting back to dating period. So I guess that is it all in a nutshell. So now we're going to go ahead and open it on up to the Ask Me Anything segment. So with this, no question is off limits. Y'all are able to ask me any single question, and I will have no choice but to answer it honestly and to the best of my ability or whatnot. So with that being said, y'all can either come up to ask me the question, or y'all can just start shooting off the questions in the chat. Now, while the people are getting their questions prepared, Planet Moolah, what doggone park are we going to? Hey, Chris Creekmore. Oh, thank you. I said, since it's been so long, let me doggone get glammed up for y'all. I'm giving doggone hippie realness tonight, honey. I got my chakra beads. I got my work it out hair. I got my doggone. Yeah, you know this. I got to get another pillow thing, y'all. But I got my hippie doggone pillow covers. I'm in Texas, not North Carolina. Oh, Lord. You want me to come down to doggone transphobic doggone Texas? Honey, you had to come all the way up here to North Kakalaki. Go ahead and whip out the doggone Amex, the Discover, and discover them doggone yourself on up to North Carolina, because me going down to doggone transphobic Texas, yeah, that's not happening. Matter of fact, one of my school choices was in Texas, Houston to be exact. I entertained that thought for maybe like 2 days. And then I said, I'm not flirting with him in the chat. I'm just, because hell, I can't flirt with somebody that I can't see. I'm just being courteous. Wait a minute, y'all telling me ain't none of the 11 of y'all on here got now one question for a girl? Houston. Oh, let me guess, Planet Moolah, you in Houston? This is exactly how it, baby. Houston, Texas, baby. But yeah, I was gonna be in Houston, Texas for 2 weeks for my doggone continuing education training to get my doggone laser certification and everything. How is the demon? Yeah, that helper's still alive. She alive, she survived. For anybody who saw the recent doggone video, unfortunately. So, hey, Miss Jackie. Yes, the doggone theme of the day is Beyonce. Work it out mixed in with hippie. Now, for the people who just came in, we at the point where we're asking, it's the Ask Me Anything segment. So I'm going to be on until the stroke of midnight. Oh, thank you. I'm going to be on till midnight. So up until midnight, y'all can either come up and ask me questions, or y'all can doggone shoot them off in the chat. Once again, no question is off limits. You can ask me anything. That includes any sexual questions. Hell, it is Freaky Friday. So in place of, because normally I would have a Freaky Friday video uploaded for y'all, but since we're doing a live stream instead, I will allow y'all to ask me sexual questions. Now, Diva, was one of the boys from your previous story times a cast member on Chasing Atlanta? Because I put 2 and 2 together. Oh. Chasing Atlanta. Was they on Chasing Atlanta? I will say this about old boy. He is somebody that has been on social. He's a social media presence. Um, he is somebody that has been on several shows. He's somebody that has been on the small screen and your television screens. Somebody that is a Southern gentleman and somebody whose face that y'all have seen. And I have shown their face. So I would say that that's my darn going round the way answer on that. My question is, have you found your purpose in life? No. I mean, well, I know my purpose is to be a medical esthetician, transform people's skin. But as far as living my purpose, I know what my purpose is, but I have not succeeded in, mastering my purpose. And that's a combination of getting my health under control, getting my finances, overcoming my agoraphobia, which I have now successfully, for the most part, overcame my agoraphobia. So with that being said, I'm now confident to get back out into the world and start this business, because that's what stifled me for the longest. I suffered from agoraphobia to the point where I did not want to be around a lot of people. Here's another secret that I've held on to. I'm not going to go too far into this because it's very dark and tragic. Something that I've actually had to go to therapy and stuff for. Oh God, don't break down in tears. But what I haven't told y'all was there was a point in my life where somebody almost tried to kill me. It was somebody that it was a family member that, was obsessed with me. And like I said, it was at the worst time in my life because I was going through, my treatments and everything. I was, going back and forth from this doctor to this doctor to this doctor. I was frail and everything else. And then you have this crazy psychopath that, developed this sick obsession with me or whatnot. And then nobody believed me or none of that because they thought, it's the pills talking because I'm doped up on Percocets and Oxycontins and everything else. And it wasn't until the person darn gone went on a full-fledged murder spree and everything, where then darn gone people darn gone was like, oh, I was telling the truth. And then it was a little bit too late because now several people are dead as a result of people not darn gone believing me, including the darn gone Fayetteville's finest. But yeah, that's a very dark story or whatnot. But yeah, I've overcame that to darn gone. I thought I was going to be a veterinarian. That wasn't, I guess that was my original purpose. Then I said, well, shoot, what am I going to do? I went to school for marketing, got my degree in marketing, went back and became an esthetician, and I've been in love with it ever since. I've had my ups and downs with it. Every time I started becoming successful with my business, it would be one thing after the other. Like we had this darn hurricane that hit us. I wouldn't say it's to the level of Hurricane Katrina, but it's damn near close. Anybody who's familiar with Fayetteville, North Carolina, in 2016, we got hit with the worst hurricane in history in our city. Like our library was underwater. Skybow, down towards Skybow, going out that way was darn shut down for months on end. Like water came up from the Cape Fear River to the point where the bridge was closed down for months on end. That hurt my business. I reestablished, and then another hurricane hit us in 2018. And then I started building back up again for a doggone worldwide pandemic. And then I went to the Chick-fil-A, and then the rest is history. And now we're here. So I guess well, hell, this is not the third time. The fourth time is going to be the charm for you, girl. So yes, I found my purpose. The thing is, I now have to try to, master my purpose. It's one thing to know your purpose. Is another thing to, know it and find it. Is another thing to actually be in your purpose and darn on living it. But yeah, that's a little bit of my experience. And I hated to go too dark with y'all. Like I said, I ain't want to go too much in detail with that story time or whatnot, because we want to try to keep it happy. Planet Moolah too nasty. Oh, wait a minute. How's Moolah nasty? He ain't said nothing. Now, granted, it is Friday. Y'all can ask me any sort of naughty topics if you want to. Or is you just saying the comment was, distasteful? I mean, like I said, ain't no question off limits for me. They have a campus in Irving, Texas, Dallas, if it's the same place I'm thinking. Is it the National Laser Institute? Because that's the one that I was planning on going to. But see, I don't, with me being a trans woman and the entire state of Texas being on their doggone, trans people cannot have female on their identification. Now, I don't know how they will implement that for somebody like me who's just visiting for 2 weeks. It's not like I'm relocating to Texas, so I do have the advantage there. But it's like, I would have to bring my medications with me. Like, how would that fare? Like, if I had to re-up on my medications while I'm in darn Texas, like, would I be able to have, access to my estradiol, to my spirulactone, and all that stuff? Now, me, I don't mind going to the male's restroom. Hell, it's actually faster, usually the male's restroom. And it's free. And that's a little fun thing. Like, at my job, it confuses the hell out of people, because it's like, I don't care which, because we have single occupancy bathrooms. So it's like, it really don't matter. So it's like, one day I might go to the female's restroom. The next day I might go to the male's restroom. Now, as far as multiple occupancy, I still go to the male's restroom. Now, I know it's going to be a point where I'm not going to be able to do that no more, because it's like, I'm able to darn get away with that now because of, the obvious. But it's like, the moment that I get my titties done, yeah, I think they're going to be like, now, ma'am, the women's restroom is over there. But me, honey, I don't darn want to. It's like, me personally, I don't necessarily mind, because it's like, you go in the bathroom, you do your business. That's it. I don't know why we put such a stigma on bathrooms or whatnot. We like the only country that do that shit. You go out to Europe, Europe have like nothing but multiple occupancy bathrooms. Yeah, like I said, y'all can ask us, you can ask me anything. And he's a rapper. Who's a rapper? Am I a rapper? No, I am not no damn rapper, child. Body. Wait a minute, you leaving me already? Okay, I'll be more upfront with the doggone with the questions. Goddamn. Now wait a minute, crazy boy Jay. Tell me if you back here in the chat. Let me see. I promise I'll darn be more direct. Shit. I don't ran darn crazy boy Jay off. He has long hair, light bright. Who has long hair, light bright? Indigo. Okay, Indigo, I want you to expound on that one. He has long hair, light bright. Well, hell, that don't narrow nothing down. I know a lot of people that is long hair, light bright. Now, what do you mean by light? Like caramel, high yellow? Was that your lowest point in your life, or was it some other time. You mean the person nearly trying to kill me and doggone have their way with me and everything else? Yeah, I think that doggone is pretty up there on the list, along with the fact that I thought I was doggone dying. And then even when I was doggone put in remission, I still had to deal with this lifelong illness that at the time nobody don't know how to deal with. So their best route was to doggone keep me doped up on doggone pain medications. And that's what sparked my holistic journey in my YouTube channel, was because I was like, I'm not gonna, because right now, I'm in the rarity of people who suffer from my type of Crohn's disease. Because now I'm starting to find out that I also suffer from high sprung's Crohn's disease. So most people with my type of Crohn's by now would have had to been cut open and have part of their intestines removed. And I think the reason why I have not gotten to that point in my life, and nor would I ever, is because I took the initiatives to doggone literally change my whole life around, from my skincare to eating more healthier. Now I'm still a work in progress. I still have my cheat days or whatnot, but taking away the Doritos and replacing them with veggie straws. If I eat doggone chicken and stuff, if I crave fried chicken, I'll put it in the air fryer instead of deep frying it. And even my oil, switching over from canola oil to peanut oil or grapeseed oil. So I'm steady incorporating stuff day by day. If y'all want to know more about that, I post nearly every single day on Instagram on my stories. So yeah, my stories stay active. So follow me on Instagram if you want to know more about my day-to-day life and journey as far as getting to my best fit and healthy self. Yeah, that's one of the many tragedies in my life, because that's not the only time somebody has tried to kill me, nor try to stop me, unfortunately. And that's another thing that also had me a little bit leery as far as with, and that's also what sparked up I found out through my therapist. That's one of the major triggers that had me. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to open up this doggone bag because my battery is getting low. Dun, da, da. I told y'all we was gonna bump like this. Now this I got off of Amazon. No, I think I got this from. Yeah, we got this from Walmart. So this is a 15-foot USB. So what I can do is I can plug it into this darn receiver right here. I'm hoping that I don't accidentally knock off my microphone. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug it in real quick. Before I end up darn having the live stream cuts off early, honey. Okay. This is getting too heavy. Don't worry, easing back off of it. We ain't going to go too far into that. But anyways, y'all go back to asking me some random questions. I'm in Florida. Oh, wait a minute. The questions disappeared on me. Hold on. I'm in Florida. We deal with hurricanes. Oh, child. Yeah, we all in the South. We in that same boat, honey. North Carolina, we get the bullshit too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I took my medication. I was thinking, did I take my estradiol before I went live? I did. You need to take medication every day. Is it painful? Oh, I do take medication, but not for my Crohn's disease. With my holistic diet, I'm able to no longer have to rely on pain medications or anything of the sort. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. I accidentally knocked my doggone self off real quick, messing around with this camera. But yeah, I take my hormone medications. I don't take medications for Crohn's disease no more. Oh Shoot, everything is just dry. This is a hot ass mess. We need to get out of this darn little small apartment. And I've been trying to purchase like storage organizers and all of that stuff. But I have literally outgrown this doggone apartment. Let me look at y'all from the tablet to see how many questions I'm behind. Oh God, I'm a lot of questions behind because I see doggone Jasmine all the way at the bottom, and then about 5 people over her. Oh Lord, let me get to these questions. See now, if y'all really want to get questions out, Jasmine would be the one. So whenever she comes back, Jasmine, I give you permission to grill me because the people want to know certain stuff, honey. And if and it's like I don't think I'll have the courage to say it myself. If anybody get the questions out of me, it'd be doggone the iconic Jasmine Divine. What is your opinion on trans sports? Should biological men be allowed to play women's sports? Controversial question that some of my girls is gonna hate me on this. I don't believe that a trans woman who is not on hormones, that is a teenager, should be in. And this is on both sides. And see, this thing, when we talk about trans people, y'all act like there's no such thing as trans men. There are trans men that also try to take up sports. Like, nobody worries about the trans male safety as far as being put on the male's football team or whatnot. But y'all worry about, cisgender females when it's, the reverse or whatnot. So I believe no, as far as, early stages. Now, this is the catch-22. Now, if the sport is not a combative sport, like I don't understand trying to ban a trans woman from something that don't have nothing to do with their anatomy. Like with bowling, for example. Like if there's a female bowling team, what does it matter if the person is a trans woman or not? As long as it's not like a physical combative sport, it's like they should be on whatever team they want to be on. Matter of fact, it shouldn't even have to be designated by gender. Texas Laser in. I don't know. No, oh no, that was not it. It was National Laser Institute. But I was about to say for a split second I would look that up. I'm still going to look that up because I'm curious of what that is. What Pacific Laser Institute that is, what the price is, how it compares to National Laser Institute. Because I know National Laser Institute, they also help with job placement. They have like locations in over 30 different states. They're a huge name. And also they have they offer assistance with purchasing your machine. Because y'all know, like I said, I plan on a year down the road having my own business, having employees underneath me. I got to learn how to put a doctor on payroll because in the state of North Carolina, also in the state of Georgia, for me to do laser hair removal, I can own the machine, but I have to have a doctor that is readily available. They don't have to be at the facility when I do the services, but they have to be on call. They have to be within so many mileage of my facility. So I got to go through, the stress of trying to figure all that out as well. I'm going to try to reach out to some fellow medical estheticians who have succeeded in doing that to get me some more insight on how to go about doing that. But Jasmine, we are at the point where I'm allowing people to ask me questions until around midnight. No question is off limits. You can ask me anything. It's Freaky Friday, so that includes sexual questions as well. She's talking about your crush from Chasing. Oh. Well, there's quite a few people that I crush on from there going Chasing. Y'all know I like Gargon Dior. Robert is a fellow. Oh, see, it's something about the beauticians. See, now if anybody would darn gonna get me to go down to Texas, it's my darn gonna handsome guys down there because Dior can do my hair. Dior can darn gonna teach me how to walk, teach me how to walk, 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 walk. Honey, the category is face. The category is set side. And then Robert also does the balls too. And see now, Robert. Oh, and just in case y'all wondering, I am still darn on watching Chasing Dallas. I am going to get to a point where I review the show. I have been taking my notes. I just want to combine all of them together because once I finally catch up, I will not be reviewing any more episodes of Chasing Dallas. I still like the show, but it's not there for me to review it anymore. But I've been so far behind to the point where it's like weeks after weeks go by. So it's like when the video finally drops, it's going to be like 5 reviews all at once. It's going to be like a 4-hour video. So y'all get ready for that. I'm going to premiere it. I'm going to have it time stamped for the people who watch it on the playback. Y'all will have reviews for episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, and most recently episode 9, all within one video. But yeah, Chasing, honey, got quite a few handsome guys. Chasing LA was Rich. See, now I had to take Rich Bomb off my crush list because, you know, once I seen the news on, y'all know I don't do body hair. I mean, he had an impressive happy ending. I seen the pics of him covered in the happy ending. His dick size is okay. He has the perfect size. It's not too big, not too small, the perfect girth. But when he say he likes musty balls and stuff, it's like, yeah, we don't do body odors over here. It's like DivaWuan likes to smell. Now, granted, DivaWuan likes a herbal smell, and I don't mind a man scent on a man, but me, no. We ain't about to do much. So that just disappointed me when I found that out about him. I was like, damn. And I didn't think that from him. I mean, granted, he has that hood persona, but it's like, okay, you darn gone went to the Navy, sir. You was dating darn going Maxine Waters' granddaughter at one point in your life. Like, how did we get here to you darn gone literally busting it on the Tumblr? Oh, speaking of people busting it on the Tumblr, am I the last person to find out that darn on Trey? I thought Robert was joking about Trey and James having an OnlyFans. Now y'all know my nosy ass. I was looking for that subscription. Now, not so much for Trey, but that darn on James, honey, that's another cutie as well. I was like, And then how about I was scrolling through Tumblr and I seen a little something. Now it was like R-rated, but it showed enough. I was like, ooh, now if this is a sample of what's going down on the OnlyFans, I dropped $10, $15 to give my darn on thoughts on their performance or whatnot, honey. I am not down, honey. Sex work is work, honey. They provide entertainments and viewer, pleasures and stuff to the people out there, honey. And do you, honey? Because honey, DivaWuan is very much curious because both of them are attracted. See, there's a whole lot of darn on crushes that I have on Chaser. Y'all got to be more specific. But yeah, I'm still going to be doing Chasing Dallas. I will. But once I get to like episode 10, no more. I don't even think I will be doing a reunion. You should be fine here for the short time you're here. I had a few associates that is trans. They also used to perform at the come on through performance. I don't know. I'll be your private dancer, your private dancer. I'll be your private dancer. But anyways, y'all, like I said, I am pro sex work and everything. And as far as Texas, I still don't know because Texas is hot in the summertime. Everything is big in Texas. If you know what I mean. But honey, I'm talking about like y'all got spiders and shit down there like this. Y'all got, I was about to say kangaroo. I don't know why my ass was about to say kangaroos as if y'all in Australia. But yeah, y'all got quite a few stuff down there that was scare a girl. Like, I don't know. I got to wonder what the hotel they're gonna put me up in. Like, if it's a decent hotel, I might be able to push through. I don't know. They might have to let me darn on pick my hotel out and just let me pay the difference if I have to upgrade or something. Cause it's like I don't want it. I don't want to see no iguana in the hallway or anything like that. I don't want to see no python or what. At least not that type of python, anyways, child. Diva, I need you to move to Atlanta or San Francisco to prove your day. San Francisco, no, because that's California. California, California, baby. Honey, California is the most expensive place in the world. They don't allow estheticians to do none of the medical stuff that I'm able to do. Matter of fact, that would darn gonna be a waste of $10,000 if I was to move to LA, because in LA, estheticians cannot do chemical peels, cannot do microcurrent. Let me see. They can't do high frequency microcurrent. They can't do brow tint. They can't do dermablading. They can't do any sort of body resurfacing. They can't do any sort of injections at all, nor can they do any sort of laser hair removal. So what does that leave me left to do but body waxing? Now, granted, I can still see myself darn on, making a clientele off of waxing, but yeah, a girl is trying to make 6 figures. With all that they would strip me of, I might make $60,000 a year out in darn on California. But if I was to move to Atlanta, oh yeah, I would make probably like $300,000 a year. Also, I know so many people in Atlanta. It won't be a culture shock because Atlanta is just one state over from North Carolina. It's still in the South. It will be a little bit more busy life for me compared to, the city that I'm from, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like I said, I know plenty of people. The opportunity is there. I can live like a little bit on the outskirts, so I don't have to pay that high ass rent and deal with all that crime rate that y'all got going on in Atlanta. Y'all can keep that shit. Paying $2,500 for a 1-bedroom and you still in the hood where darn gone gunshots is darn gone firing off. Just to be on the scene, honey. Get me 20 minutes outside of Atlanta where I can get a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath with the garage for the same price. Is it hard to date a trans person? I don't think it's too hard. I mean, be honest. Don't date the person just because they trans. Don't fetishize the person. Make sure that y'all are compatible. Wait a minute. Is my thing even? Hold on. I'm making sure my darn old phone is charging it. Ooh, it's a slow charge, honey. Ooh. But yeah, I don't think it's hard to date a trans person, but I never dated one. I had darn on 3 opportunities though, as of recent. And I might darn on call some of them back up. So we'll see. Y'all got that's a to be continued question as far as asking me for personal experience. How many partners have I had in my life? I've never darn gone. Now I would say this partner as far as relationship, sex. Okay, now mind y'all, in my defense, I thought I was dying. Because even though I had stage 1 with me having Crohn's disease, my body was, declining and all of that. my stage 1 mirrors somebody's stage 3 as far as cancer, because my body was already drastically weak, because they was trying to figure out how to deal with both of them simultaneously. So it was like I was constantly going back and forth between the gastroenterologist, my regular physician, the darn oncologist, and all of that, to the point where I was like, well, hell, let me at least get it in. I'm not about to go out no version or whatnot. And I turned into a hoe. And then even after I was in remission, even after I started getting my, life together, honey, I was a hoe for some time. So to answer your question, it's a little over a dozen. It's a little over a dozen. Now, to get even more in depth, how many people has been in the back door? Only 3. Where is the craziest place you've had sex? Oh, let me see. I guess it just ain't really too much of a hard question, because I'm not really a voyeuristic type of chick, but it was my second ever person that I ever been with. Little fun fact, oh Lord, Xander. I know Xander about to drop up out the clouds. He's my doggone young nephew, my virtual nephew. He is very much pro-black. This is going to upset his pro-black heart when I tell him that the first 2 men that I've ever had sex with were white. The first one was about he was in his 30s. He was like 32, 33. Versus, and then talking about he's only 24. I saw the ID one day when he brought me over to the house. He was in his 30s, and I was like, I was just not too long past 18, because y'all know my birthday's in January. Hence why I got my Capricorn, beads right here. So yeah, the second person was a young white boy. I'm 18. He's, once again, don't y'all call CPS, don't y'all call CPS and whatnots on me. Don't y'all call the folks on me. We were only a couple months apart in age. I just turned 18 in January, and he was getting ready to turn 18. So theirs was like only a 7-month age difference. But yeah, it was with him. Very well and down. Shot the hell out of me, because it was my very first big experience. And yeah, he tried to put it back there, but it was like we were so in it, like we didn't have no lube or anything. We ended up just doing some in the back of the car behind a store with the doggone where the store just closed. The store just opened up. It was a brand new store. They closed up for the night. It was dead smack in the hood. So I got this white boy in the hood behind the store, and we getting it in the back of his car. And then how about somebody nosy doggone homeless ass want to try to walk up and try to peek through the window? He had to jump doggone. Now, mind you, everything is at full attention, right? But within that split second, he had to jump and honk the horn to let him know that somebody's up in this damn car. Because he was by now, granted, the windows were tinted, but he did not have the darkest tint. Now it was nighttime, so he had like, level 20 tint, which means like from a distance you can't see into the car. But if somebody was to get close up on the car, you can actually see in the car or whatnot. So yeah, that was my wildest experience. Was in the back of a car with a 17-year-old white boy. As somebody was about to doggone watch us or whatnot. Now I don't even think they even knew that we was getting it in the car or whatnot. But yeah, they was about to see a whole lot of something, honey. What age did you know you was trans? Ooh, another interesting question. Knowing of the fact that I was different, I would say since the age of 8, coming to terms with my transgender, I would say since the age of 21. I pretty much knew. And I still just led with the fact that I was just feminine gay for quite a few years. And then I finally came out on YouTube during the pandemic in 2020. But yeah, people address me as she, her, hers. Hell, people knew that I was trans before I knew I was trans. Like even gay folks was like, yeah, I don't date women. I was like, what you talking about? I'm just feminine or whatnot. And they were like, no, girl, you use a woman, honey. You clearly trans. I was like, I don't take hormone because I'm thinking like to be trans, you have to be like a T.S. Madison. You got to be like a Tokyo Styles, or something like that. Um, and no, people knew before then, and I came to terms with it, all the way back from 21. So it's been 9 years. No more bugs and critters in North Carolina. Oh, the irony that you say that. I just installed these doggone little things on these doggone vents because we are prone to get the doggone critters to come through the vents. But see, now y'all critters are a lot bigger though. Y'all have those poisonous doggone stuff out there. Like we don't have dangerous stuff coming through the walls here in North Carolina. If you make 300K, can I get a job with you? If you are an esthetician, unless you're willing to doggone work the phones. Now my doggone receptionist will be getting paid a livable wage. So if you work a job as a receptionist, I will guarantee a minimum of $15 an hour pay. Because like I said, I don't want nobody experiencing what I've had experience in life. Doggone growing up on the food stamps and having to struggle and deal with a doggone psychotic, doggone drug addict, a roommate. Like, ugh, I'd rather nobody deal with that. So yeah, you would get paid $15 an hour if you're willing to learn, medical aesthetic jargon. As long as you're able to answer the calls, book the appointments, we'll teach you how to work the software and all that. Make sure the employees are taking their breaks like they should, according to federal law. Tidy up in the office and stuff. We can interview you a year down the road. But you said you're in Texas though, right? So you have to be willing to relocate to either up here to my North Carolina location because I'm going to have multiple locations. I'm going to have one in North Carolina, and then I'm also going to have a spa/salon in Atlanta, Georgia. Contact those folks to go on a date if nothing more to get out there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to entertain, especially like I said, after doggone getting old, trying to get over old boy. I really do need to start dating. Now wait a minute. Oh Lord, crazy boy Jay. Don't tell me that you doggone one of the conscious folks too. Now I will say this, even though I've had sex with white men, every boy that I've actually have fallen in love with have been black. So does that count for something? Each and every last guy that I have actually fallen in love with has been black. Now that's not to say, and maybe that we might need to change that up because maybe my issue is, it might be a white boy because there's a couple opportunities that have passed me by in life. And there's a story time behind that where I've been approached by so many established people that was, good, romantic, wasn't just trying to get with me because I was trans or whatnot, that actually, enjoyed my personality. And I pushed back and, because number one, I was too busy being business driven. I let my doggone, passion for business, take me off from love. So now I'm trying to, find the perfect balance between that, number one. And then number two, I was doggone intimidated and scared about dating somebody that makes drastically more money than me. That also plays into a part where I was a little bit hesitant with reaching out to old boy because he makes drastically more money than me. And the Capricorn in me, the independent woman in me cannot feel comfortable at this present moment trying to get serious with somebody that I cannot match up to at this moment. Now, granted, I'm easily going to be making the same, well, actually probably way more money than this person that I was, is still currently in love with. But I'm not there right now. Yeah, Cheryl, honey, they're going. Crazy Boy Jay is just giving me the damn blues, honey. How long do you make a guy wait to smash? It depends on the person. Now, hookup wise, honey, that's a different story. Now, you talking about somebody that I'm feeling, it varies. They definitely not getting it in on the first date. I got to know a person over an extended period of time or whatnot to get to know them. Now, if there's already some backstory between us, like if I'm already familiar with you, that speeds up things quite drastically. Because normally, I would say a guy would have to take me on like 5 or 6 dates, usually before like even getting a kiss or whatnot, and then leading to possible other stuff. For people that I've known prior to like a friendship going into a dating situation, shoot, probably just 1 or 2 dates. It all depends on the person or chemistry or whatnot. I gauge it based off of the person, not no set number. My birthday is January. Are you Aquarius? No. I am a Capricorn. January the 12th. Once again, I'm like my zodiac sign to a T. I am a Capricorn and my rising is a Virgo. Not it in the city. What's not it in the city? That's in the country. Oh, you must be talking about the bugs. Any awkward or funny sex stories you had? Well, play the moolah. I just talked about how one guy almost doggone caught me and white boy doggone making out in the doggone backseat of a car as we was doggone. I think that was doggone pretty funny, but I got plenty of doggone funny doggone stories, honey. Ooh, quite a few experiences. Matter of fact, y'all got to doggone know a little bit in depth as far as like my first few sexual encounters on my last live stream. And then there's more where that came from, honey. So yeah, honey, there's plenty of doggone stuff to talk about. Oh, wait a minute. I'm caught up with the comments that quick. Oh, damn, I was liking this doggone Q&A session. Oh, damn, I'm caught up with the comments. I got to wait till some more come in. I know I said I was getting off here at doggone 12 o'clock, but I'm having doggone too much fun. I stay on the 12:30, y'all. Keep the comments coming, y'all. Like I said, no question is off limits. Ask me anything. I will be forced to tell the truth. Is anal sex painful? It can be extremely painful. Hence why I don't really do it. Oh, shoot. And my doggone thing ain't charging. So, yeah, we definitely got to get off here real quick. Hold on. Ooh. Let me flip it around. Wait and see. Okay, that did it. I had it in the wrong direction. I had to make sure y'all don't doggone cut off on me. But yeah, it can be very painful. Now, my first person was not painful, but probably because, I hate to doggone emasculate somebody. But my very first encounter, he was only 5 inches and very thin in the girth. So I was able to, it wasn't a discomfort. Now the second boy, who is 8 inches and his doggone size was like, his circumference was like a beer bottle. I was like, so I don't went from doggone shrimp dick all the way to like that. Oh no. So I had to learn how to acquiesce into large size. And then it was the one dude that lied to me. My third set. You just got to go back to the previous live to see that one. I talked about my third experience where the boy lied to me and said he was only like 7.5 inches. And it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And then next thing I know, it's hitting the back of the I was like, wait a minute, this ain't 7. And then to my surprise, it's darn on 10 inches. Yeah. That was a very darn on awkward experience right there. And let me see. I think I had like 1 or 2 more anal encounters. Yeah, I had a couple of anal encounters after him, and then that was about it. So since it's painful, I take it you're not a size queen. No, I've been a top girl for like 10 years. Now, as far as relationship wise, if I would be willing to bottom if my person is, if my partner is the top or whatnot. But yeah, definitely would have to work my way back up to that. Will you ever eat a man? Honey, we are the darn connoisseurs over here of all things. Matter of fact, child, y'all be surprised the things that DivaWuan does, honey. Honey, that is definitely on the list, honey. Honey, it ain't too much that DivaWuan does not do. Now that being said, I don't do darn excrements. I'm keeping it nicely with that description, but yeah, as long as we ain't talking about body part fluids and stuff, I don't do the. So those are like the only things that I'll be like no, but basically everything else, yeah, honey, we definitely toss the salad over here, honey. As doggone what Trick say, honey, we are part of the doggone eat the booty gang, honey. We doggone eat the booty like it's groceries over here, honey. Have you ever been in a oh, hold on. Have you ever been catfished? Oh yeah. And I've been pissed off by that shit. Now that's one thing that would get you cussed out. Is doggone catfishing me. I had that happen several times, honey. And matter of fact, the very first person that popped my cherry was a catfish to a certain extent. But he won me over with his personality and everything else. He was a gamer and all of the things. And he even wanted to have a relationship with me. But I was not at that point in my life. I was just getting over cancer, getting over the tragic loss of my darn going cousin. Another back, not to go back to the dark time, but even though I didn't manage to, even though my life was spared, unfortunately, my cousin's life was not spared. And I ain't talking about the one that was a psychopath. I'm talking about the one that was actually murdered from the other cousin. So yeah, I was dealing with all that at the time. I was also madly in love with somebody, but I still, had needs and I was getting it in because old boy was getting it in as well. He was in a full-blown relationship. So I was like, well, Diva, you got to come to terms with it's like, honey, he's not leaving this guy for you at all, honey. Hell, even sizing myself up, I said, shit, I wouldn't leave my fat ass because y'all know at the time I was on prednisone, right? So I went from 130 pounds to over 200, damn near 220 pounds. I gained over 90 pounds, and then from my birthday to graduation, I ended up losing over 60 pounds just in time for graduation. And matter of fact, y'all seen that during my early days of YouTube. Like if you go back to my very beginning days of YouTube, you will see that I was a little bit on the chubby side. And then by the time graduation came through, honey, a girl body was snatched, honey. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. Yeah, I've been catfish. Threesomes. No, but I have been approached. Also, if you see my last live stream, I touched on the fact that in school I have been approached 2 times in regards to a threesome. Surprisingly, I haven't had too many threesome requests, in my adult life like that. Except for one person that's non-binary, that wanted me to be in a situation with them you know, them and their male partner. And that what made me really entertain, because it's like she is drop dead gorgeous or whatnot. I was like, oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. She showed me a picture of her man, and the man is doggone fine as fuck. I was like, now, ooh, I might entertain this. So, but no, it never came into fruition though. But definitely it's been a couple, it's definitely been a couple situations where it could have been. Not some strange things for some change. Who doing strange things for change? Oh no. Once again, sex work is doggone work, honey. I don't shame nobody who does it. Have you ever stood up? Have you ever been stood up on a date? I have. Have I ever been? No. Surprisingly, no, I have not been stood up on a date. I have been deceived on some dates. That's a different story. Yeah, the catfish ended up popping my cherry because it ended up to me confronting his ass, and then he pled his case and all this, that, and third. Um, had my hopes set up because the image that he used versus what he was, I was like, okay, you're not ugly, but it's like, now what? You just had my doggone hopes up, thinking that my first person was this doggone sculpted doggone anybody who watches Passions, like I thought I was going to be with like Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald's brother Miguel. Like I thought I was getting with somebody like that, and the person was just regular. And then you have a small dick on top of that. And I'm not even a size queen, but it's like, girl, if you want, see, my thing is this: if you're 5 inches, you got to at least have girth. Like my perfect person that I would hook up with would be like a Dallas Wade, where it's like he's 5.5 inches, but he at least has girth. And he has hella body. He got pretty feet. He got a super huge fat ass. See, he makes up, you know, with the lack of the front door, with the back door or whatnot. He's able to lift the girl up in the air. He's very athletic. See, that's the type that I go for, honey. Matter of fact, should I go ahead and show y'all? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a break real quick, and I'm going to show y'all a list of guys that I am attracted to superficially. Hold on, let me go ahead and cue up this video real quick. See, where are my video clips at? Oh, shoot, please tell me it's up in here somewhere. Oh, there it go, y'all. Okay, y'all. Oh, I forgot I was doggone listening on the doggone tablet for a second too. But just in case y'all wondering what types of doggone guys generally turn me on superficially, that's your doggone good indication right there. Honey, shout out to L Teddy. I got that inspiration to do the doggone pics and stuff from him. Clueless, you be drinking water. Okay, I'm going to be a nerd when I say this. I actually do not know what watermelon means. Can somebody finally tell me? Like I felt so I felt too stupid. I felt too doggone. I was like, I don't know if I want to even ask somebody that question. Like, what is watermelon? When Beyonce say watermelon, are you on Grindr? No, Grindr is for the white boys. Grindr is not black girl friendly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, my goddamn. There's only 2 people left. I guess y'all was like, Diva. Now we didn't come here for this. I done showcased the guys and honey, they darn gonna cause everybody to darn gonna say good night, honey. Y'all didn't say goodbye or nothing. Like, god damn. Y'all said, honey, we're sick of DivaWuan and her bullshit, honey. DivaWuan darn is going down memory lane again, old boy or whatnot. Oh, see now y'all hold Strickland back. Oh, y'all some shady motherfuckers. I guess y'all was like, nah, Diva. This is not the darn on time for. Okay, good night. See, at least Cheryl came back to say good night to me. Hey, J Lady. Okay, we're wrapping it up because I do got to take this makeup off. I got the shower and all of that. Hey, Diva. Sorry I missed the live, but I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Give you a little quick summary, real quick, as I'm answering these questions. No question is off limits or whatnot. So you can ask me anything up until 12:30, and then we're going to do roll call and we're going to be up out of here for the night. But I touched on my love life situation, or more so lack thereof. Me opening up my sexuality to darn on dating women. Me only going to be at this job for about a little bit more over 2 weeks. My travel schedule and all of that. So that's pretty much everything in a nutshell thus far. Do I drink liquor? Not as heavy as I used to anymore. I'm a very seldom drinker. And I don't mess with brown liquor at all. I'm more so like a light martini type of girl. Honey, shout out to Crazy Boy J. Crazy Boy J has been the only one I think up in here who's asked me the tough questions. I'm trying to scroll back now. Matter of fact, it'd probably be easier if I look at on the tablet to see who really challenged me tonight. Now I'm a little bit disappointed. I just knew that y'all was gonna really ask the hard questions. Now, one of y'all did ask me a major hard direct question that I had no choice but to deflect on. Trying to go through and see. Oh, see, that's the thing with darn on this chat thing. It's like after so many messages, you can't see the old ones like that until you hit the replay. I don't know. I was thinking that y'all would ask more about like the dating questions. Hell, I was thinking even with darn the question about my recent love interest, or even the third one, since both of them are, now that being said, Lord knows, let me not welcome the. Oh God! As soon as I said that shit, everybody don't pop back in the room, right? Oh no, this is so fun. Now it was just only for y'all in this chat. Everybody done came out the question what I said about Mr. Right, right? Mm. Y'all is dark. Oh, y'all is so type of shady. Soon as I said y'all can ask me about my mystery man, each and every last one of y'all hoes brought y'all ass back up in here. But like I said, no question is off limits. Y'all got eight minutes to ask me the questions. But yeah, that would be a hard question. Yeah, just know I know the answer to the direct question, Diva. You ain't fooling. Well, feel free to be more specific. I might, well, actually, no, I will give you a specific answer to a certain extent. Like I said, I'm willing to darn on not hold back. So feel free to darn on Be more direct with your question. We back. See, every last one of y'all hoes gonna pop y'all self back in the room, honey. Honey, I know Jasmine Divine done went to sleep because she got work in the morning, honey. But I wanna steal her catchphrase since she ain't using it no more. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. In the room. Yes, I have a mystery, actually mystery women, plural. Because there was 3 girls that have approached me. Oh shoot. I done went to my banners. Well, hell, I guess I could darn on hit this banner real quick, just in case anybody's wondering. Cash App, EBT. Honey, I accept EBT too, darn on send it in the mail, honey. Hell, even now, actually nowadays, you don't even got to send the card in the mail. You can send a screenshot and I can darn on put that shit into my Instacart or Walmart Plus and have my orders to the door. Honey, we accept all donations over here. Not required, but definitely welcome. Oh, speaking of donations, I need to shout out a certain somebody. I don't know if she's watching right now, but I pay attention to people who cash app me. And you have been consistently cash apping me for quite some time. You have been supporting me for like a couple years now. I don't want to say the name because it seems like it's your government name, but I want to do something very special for you. You know who you are. You somebody that constantly darn gonna donate, quite a bit of money. It don't be no little $1 or $2. I not granted DivaWuan accepts all donations. But yeah, for you, if you don't mind giving up your address information or a P.O. box, DivaWuan wants to return the favor with some gifts or something. You can tell me your skincare needs. And DivaWuan can come up with a darn on custom skincare kit for you. Cause it's like I really paid attention to the fact that you donated like twice this month, like even with me not even being on live or anything. So I really do appreciate it to the person. You know who you are. With a K. What's with a K? See, here y'all go speaking in darn going vagueness, honey. What crazy boy? Who's is your with a K? Okay, crazy boy with a K. I don't know. See, like I said, you got to be darn on very direct with me. I'm a Capricorn. See, I meet people where they at. It's like if you get vague with me, I get vague with you. The more direct you are with me, the more direct I am with you. But y'all got 4 minutes to ask any question that you want. Nothing is off limits. Worst job. Oh, I don't necessarily know if I have a worse job because each one has been a learning experience. Each job that I've had put me, in path with somebody that I normally wouldn't darn going be in path with. But I would say the most toxic job that I've ever had was working for Kirby. Da, 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 Kirby. But yeah, my worst job, I guess, would be Kirby. Because I dealt with threats. I dealt with, transphobia. I dealt with, massage. I dealt with everything to be dealt with. I dealt with. Like even stuff that I wouldn't think I would even deal with. Like I even dealt with indigenous stereotypes and all that shit. And it's like I'm dominantly black, but it was like this one person was so racist against everybody. It's like, hell, you even pissed off the indigenous community. I was like, God damn. So yeah, I would say that would be my worst experience. I have a question, but I don't want to throw off the live. No, this is the ask me any question segment. No question is off limits. That is what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing now for the past hour. I've been answering all y'all's questions. So this is actually the perfect time to ask me the question. Hey, Alicia. You must be coming in late too. Oh, you got a whole lot to see on the playback. Now I was direct, so your crush from your story time with the K. Now stop playing. Once again, who's the story time with who's with a K? Put a direct name on it. I will give you a direct answer. Now a little fun fact is the third person that I was in love with, I will say his actual government starts with an M. How about that? Matter of fact, I'm trying to think, because I actually know his full, because like I said, we went to school together and everything. I know his government. His government, ironically, doesn't have a K in it. Do you want a child, kids? I thought about that until I started transitioning fully. I gave up on wanting to have kids. I'm just going to be an auntie instead. Come on, crazy boy. You're so close yet so far. Because nobody else has asked the question. I'm here for it. I'm ready to doggone, unburden myself with this stuff, and then move on with my life. But J Lady 89, okay. Well, how did you decide to start HRT? Don't know if I want to start. Oh, come on, we got a fellow girl in the chat. I don't know if she darn, I don't know if she feel comfortable me darn gonna shout her out or whatnot. But I know we got Cayenne that's also of the community. I've been following her. She just started her transitioning. And then, we got our folks that's been doing it for some years. Wait a minute, did somebody just Cash App? Come on through Cash App. EBT. When I sent the girl a Cash App. Oh, thank you, crazy boy. Oh, that's so sweet. I guess you saying, well, shit, since you asking all the heavy questions and whatnot. No, I'm ready to reveal it, crazy. Go ahead because we've been tiptoeing around it for the longest. Although we are 1 minute past the times, but since it's still 10 people up in here, I extend it 10 more minutes. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know DivaWuan always extend the darn clock if it's getting juicy. I stay around because some people are still trickling in. But yeah, how I started HRT, it's been years in the making. It's been a struggle for me because I'm in North Carolina. So, I had to deal with, trying to struggle about how do I go by starting it, because at first they wanted me to have a therapy session. You have to have so many therapy sessions. You got to struggle to try to find a gender affirming therapist in the darn deep south. And all that. But once they changed it over to the consent model, where it's just as simple as going to the doctor, just doing brief assessment and then just getting on it that way. I went through Planned Parenthood. That's how I end up going through it. They are, completely accepting. I didn't have to deal with the awkwardness of, the gender slip ups and all that, being misgendered and all of that. So that's how I ended up doing it, was going through Planned Parenthood through my United Healthcare insurance. My insurance only cost me, with insurance, my medications only cost me $6 versus actually, no, they just changed it where my medications are free. They used to cost me $6, but it would cost me $200 out of pocket. R with a K. I would say you are extremely hot on your darn assessment of it. But see, now, Indigo, you don't count because Indigo, you've been around from the very beginning. So it's like it's like now, Indigo, no, you can't throw out no hints. Indigo been with me, y'all, for like over a decade, so she's like my sister in my head that I ain't never met yet. And speaking of sisters, that's another thing that I got to let y'all in on is me actually getting to know my biological sisters. Y'all know I got like 6, 7 sisters, right? That I do not know at all. I touched on it in my story time about my darn Rolling Stone of a father, who has all these, children or whatnot, and somehow he talks with each and every last one of them, but me. I had to come to terms with that. Like, I'm not going to reiterate that, but yeah. So looking at chasing this season with all the daddy issues, it's like, it's a little bit too, close to home for me to even touch on that subject because I'm dealing with that mess right now. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for answering. So happy about all the positive state law changes. I'll do more research and glad Planned Parenthood is still holding it down for the community. Yep, they is still holding it down. True for the community, honey. Now, Indigo, you can throw out hints about the current guy. Oh, I see Crazy on gave up, honey. Crazy said, "Fuck it, I'm going to bed." You got me crazy, got me crazy, constantly. Uh-oh. Look like the comments don't stop. Uh-oh, should we start doing roll call then? I'm going to give it one more minute. But this was a doggone pretty decent, fun live, y'all. And we might have to do another one like this soon. Now, I know I said monthly, but would y'all be opposed if I pop back up in here in like 2 weeks just to have a regular downtime live stream, like just talking with y'all or whatnot? Now with the next live stream, I don't think I'll allow. I don't know if y'all get the freaky stuff because it more likely won't be on a Friday. So that would be the only caveat. Y'all won't get no more darn on freaky tales out of me. Y'all just have to look at the pre-recorded ones that I put out there. Okay, let's do it. I love the live streams at night. Surprisingly, I thought it would have ended by now as far as me doing nighttime live streams because I thought this demon would. Hell, I'm surprised that she's still at this job. I thought she was just going to stay there for 90 days and she'll take her ass back to Pilgrims where she works from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 o'clock at night, which I guess I still would be able to do nighttime live streams. It would just be earlier at nighttime. I would just do my live streams around 8 o'clock at night. But she leaves out at 9 and she's gone until like 6 in the morning. So by default, I can do live streams anywhere from 10 o'clock in the morning to like 2 o'clock at night. we'll just ask the freaky questions. Y'all only getting that on this live stream, so y'all better get all y'all freaky questions out the way. Hell, look like y'all interested because hell, the numbers gonna keep gonna jumping up. I would thought the numbers would have went back down to 2 people by now, honey. Y'all still up in here, so feel free to ask me something. Oh my God. Reality just set in. Oh my goodness. I'll be forgetting. I know this is going to sound weird, y'all, but I'll be feeling so comfortable with y'all that at times I forget that the other folks can actually see me in my Cat Wills voice. You know we can see you, right? I'm hoping like hell that the folks that we done been talking, some of the folks we talked about tonight don't see this live stream. Or I would have to finally pay the piper and gonna have some conversations with them. But I wouldn't be opposed to it at this point. Like I said, I've been holding on to this well, at least with the third one for like 10 years. So it's like, if anybody's owed an explanation, it's definitely him. Well, hell, even the fourth person too. Okay, last call. You should have conversations with them. Oh, Indigo, is you gonna well, Indigo, is you gonna be the mediator? Is you gonna be the facilitator of the conversation, Lord? I don't know if I can bring myself to, which is crazy. Okay, let me just say this. I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna put it out in the atmosphere. I'm not going to be able to gonna bring it to myself to initiate the conversation. However, if any one of the individuals is to come to me directly, I will have the conversation. I wouldn't be opposed to having the conversation. I would say that. I don't know. I highly doubt that they will, though. So, but if they do, however they want the gonna do it, whether it's in person, whether it's over the phone, whether it's through the DMs, my email. There's multiple ways to reach a girl. Okay, I'm going to give it to 12:42 to see if any more questions trickle in. But in the meantime, I guess this would be the perfect time to go through roll call until any questions come through. Let me scroll all the way back up to the beginning. Ooh, y'all was active tonight. It's taking me a minute to scroll back up to the top. So we got Jasmine that came on through tonight. Crazy Boy Jay. Sly Sylvia. Indigo. Oh, see, most of y'all just stayed in the clouds tonight, I see. Mm-hmm. So really, it's just been Indigo, Crazy Boy. Oh, well, no, my girl Cheryl came through. Shout out to our fellow beautician. Now, Plain the Moonlight threw me for a loop talking about her going on a bike ride. Now, that's the thing, though. I do really need to get back to bike riding. I wish we was in a state where, you can rent a bike or something, because that's a good darn old cardio exercise or whatnot. I used to enjoy bike riding, but I just don't have a place to put a bike in. So even though I think darn on Planet Moolah was joking with me, I really do need to get once I get my own house, I will be getting a bike. Chris Creekmore, Jackie Walker. Did I say Chris Creekmore already? Ooh, these doggone chats was dark. I'm scrolling all through all these chats, y'all. Okay, we are now caught up. So that is it in a nutshell. Oh my God, we've been on for 2 hours. See, that going time just be going by. Like, I think most of this was nothing but filler. Because I can't believe we've been on for 2 hours and 45 freaking minutes. Wow. I don't know how I do it. And then the thing that some people do this for like 5-6 hours. I don't know how because I be ran out of stuff to talk about. Like, see, this is why I say we need to start having people jump up on the chat and whatnot. See, now if we had people jump in on the conversations, like if I'm talking to people face to face, I probably could be up here for like 3-4 hours. But it's only so long that I'm going to be like essentially talking and just responding back to answers in the chat. But that is it, y'all. I'm thinking, what is the next time should we go live? Matter of fact, let's see what day is my last day of work fall on. We might have a shit. See, I might be the petty bitch, right? For the 80 y'all that's here on my last day of work, I might darn gonna start the live. This is how much of a petty bitch I am. Depending on how these people treat me over the next couple weeks, I might darn gonna walk about that bitch and darn gonna have the live stream started and put them on the spot or whatnot as I'm darn gonna walking about the door, honey. Oh, I'm supposed to be checking the schedule to see when we're going to go back live again. Oh, that's a Monday. No, I don't know about Monday. Y'all know Monday is my hair wash days. I don't know about that. Enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't participate more. I'm beat from work. Oh, it's okay. Hell, we might do a part 2. Now, part 2, we ain't getting heavy into the romance. So it's like if y'all missed y'all shot to ask the pertinent questions as far as the romance and stuff, as far as the past. Now, the future, y'all can ask me about any current situations, but I did this video as a release because I felt like, you know, if I didn't put it out there, if I didn't open up to the situation, I was going to still harbor and everything else, and I was going to stifle myself from pursuing other opportunities. But now that I've put it out there, I'm ready to finally get back to the dating pool or whatnot and call up the girls. Now, with that being said, now y'all know DivaWuan is naturally, you know, strictly dickly at heart. So that being said, guys, please don't think y'all are not allowed to darn hit up a girl. If you darn, especially if you fit the darn mold of the guys that I showed earlier, definitely darn inbox a girl. Matter of fact, I do have a dating video coming out as far as stuff that I am scared of as far as entering a relationship. So you'll know how I am, how to approach me. And what else do I have to do? I think I'm going to have to do a video of like stuff that genuinely impressed me. Once again, I revealed this stuff on Twitter, Instagram. So it would be redundant if y'all follow me there. But for the folks who don't know, I will put it on here on YouTube. Like stuff that I'm attracted to in general. Because I'm not like your average girl. I'm not attracted to, you know, Rolexes and, you know, boxes of chocolate or whatnot. So it's like, I'm more of a daffodil type of chick. Like if a guy approaches me with daffodils If a guy approaches me with a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my ideal of a good hanging out is me whooping your ass in Mortal Kombat. See, I'm very multifaceted. It's like I'm a girl that don't mind going to an art museum, but I'm also a very much of a gamer type chick. Like I love Pokemon, I love fantasy, you know, Final Fantasy Fighter, Harry Potter. Like that is my avenue. And then, like I said, Mortal Kombat is a staple. Mortal Kombat, let me whoop your ass in Mortal Kombat, honey. Let me see. Date wise, if a person wants, oh, see, now I'm going too much into it. At this point, it ain't going to be nothing for me to darn gonna do the video, but that's just a sample of, you know, stuff that I interest me and whatnot. So we'll go into details on that. But yeah, I'm looking at this schedule. Let me see. I guess I can wash my hair that Friday. Should I go live on my last day of work, y'all, or should I wait till later in the week? Because it's on a Monday, and I'm willing to go wash my hair on Friday or whatnot. Oh, and speaking of my hair, we're finally about to do a drastic change with this hair. Didn't know all that about you, Diva. So cool. I hear you. Everybody's different. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot to know about you, girl. Looking forward to more lives and videos. But yeah, oh, speaking of my hair, I just purchased again from Temu. And I know y'all gonna be saying, Diva, we are so fucking tired of Temu. Like, god damn it, Diva. Don't purchase no more from darn on Temu. This is my last bit for a minute. But amongst my orders, I did purchase a flat iron. Oh, excuse me, y'all. But I did purchase a flat iron. I haven't flat ironed my hair in over 5 years. So y'all is going to actually see what my hair looks like pressed out. I don't know if I'm going to actually wear my natural hair out to work. Now that would be fun because actually my order is expected to get here a lot faster than normal. Probably because I didn't order as you know, many stuff this go round. I only ordered 30 items. Yeah, 30 items is me not ordering much, I know. Hell, my last order had over 70 some items, so this is small for me. But my hair currently falls down to like right here. We're going to darn gonna press it out. I might flat iron my hair for my final day of work, and then I'm going to color it. Now, I'm not going to do all this in the same month. I'm thinking for June. Matter of fact, this gives you a little idea of the change. Although I want to go drastically lighter than this. I think this is a little bit too much of a safe, you know, blonde for me. I want to go more like a bright blonde for a couple weeks. And then we're going to play around with some color. I'm thinking for the month of June, I'm going to be like a level 9 ash blonde. And then we'll mess around with different tones of blonde. And then in July, we're going to go straight dark red. Fun fact about me, I've never been a redhead. I've always been on both sides of the streams. My natural hair is jet black. And I've played around with blonde hair color in the past. Well, hell, as y'all seen, I love being different shades of blonde, but I've never really been a redhead. I think the closest was back in like 2014. I had this ombre color wig where it was red, it was blonde, it was purple or whatnot. Also, the closest that I've had to like multi-colors or whatnot. And I love actual, you know, that's what made me want to get into cosmetology, because I love coloring hair, but I've never experimented like that on my own hair. So I'm looking to finally do that before I cut all my hair off. So y'all is about to see a lot of changes from your girl over the next couple months. Y'all going to see what my hair looks like straight after 5 years. Y'all's going to see what my hair looks like blonde. Y'all going to see what my hair looks like when it's straight and blonde. I'm also going to play around, like I said, with different tones of blonde. You're going to see me with long red hair. So my hair is going to be flat ironed a total of 3 times within like a 3-month period. Thank goodness I'm cutting all my hair off because I don't know if my hair can handle all that. Because up until this point, I've only flat ironed my hair like once or twice a year, except for, these past 5 years where I haven't had my hair flat ironed at all. But I used to flat iron my hair like twice a year on average. And now I'm going to make up for lost time, and I'm going to have my hair flat ironed about 3 times over the summertime. So y'all going to see my look change up like Rihanna for the summer. Yeah, I'm switching it up drastically. You know what they say, a woman who doggone changes her hair is ready to change her life. I finally opened up myself as far as my love life experience. I done put it out there of what I look for as far as, a partner is concerned. So I now welcome the change. If you won't change, oh shoot. If you won't change, you got to darn be willing to darn do some changes yourself. You got to be open and honest and, ready to receive the darn changes that's coming your way. And most importantly, I got to get my black ass out of this house because ain't nobody going to find, well, hell, let me not say that because, hell, a lot of people darn going to find me through my social media and still be hollering at me to the tune of dozens. But, for me to actually get to know people in person, I got to get myself out this house more. So that is my challenges for the next couple months. I will be taking y'all with me to a certain extent on the journey. Of course, y'all know y'all won't know every bit of details for the most part, but y'all know enough to know that DivaWuan is happy. DivaWuan is living her best life and whatnot. She is balancing love while simultaneously getting her business and stuff together. While also the days here are numbered. So even though I'm decorating and I'm adding stuff, it's just for my temporary darn sanity. So I can say my final months in this darn house, yeah, y'all heard right. Because this year, I can promise y'all, we will not be in and out the year. I'm telling you now that this is a fact. I done came to a conclusion on this. I will not be in and out this year at this darn place. So it is what it is on that. But thank y'all to everybody that came out. I'm going to go ahead and, well, no, it's 2 minutes and 58 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let it end out on the 3-minute mark. So if anybody got any questions, you literally got a minute and 25 seconds. But yeah, y'all, that is it. I'm literally getting stuffy nose. Let me turn this fan up off me. That's probably why I'm stuffy nose. Because the temperature done finally dropped in North Carolina. I swear, this is crazy. Let me Google search what the temperature is. Oh Lord, all my doggone devices are doggone dying down too. Yeah, it's 60 degrees, which is not really too cold, but hell, it's very cold compared to 80. Good night, Chris Creekmore. Okay, we got 30 seconds and then I'm hitting the end button. You know what? We got to darn do this more often because I'm just darn excited with these live streams and whatnot. So it's like I can see myself. Well, no, let me not darn get y'all hopes up on that. I was about to say we can do this darn shit weekly or whatnot, but nah. I'm still contemplating if this live stream is even going to stay up. I'm never darn thought I would get to a point of No, I'm going to keep it up. Shit. Once again, I had to keep it up. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I be forgetting this darn microphone is right here. But yeah, while we're at the 3-hour mark, I am going to bed night. Yeah, we all going night, hun. I got to take off this makeup and darn gonna jump in the shower. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and start taking my stuff off now. So that is it, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. We will be back here in 2 weeks. Now, I will do a poll and y'all will answer. Y'all, you know what to do. Y'all to tell me whether I should go back live on my last day of work or should I wait until the weekend again? Because the weekend, we have a lot more fun on Fridays. Although, we can start off the week, with some fun as well. It all depends on y'all. I'll let y'all decide down below. So y'all know what to do. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in 2 weeks. Mwah.